Hello Gemini, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy, and I am so happy that you've joined me here for your weekly reading. So this is going to be for November 3rd to the 9th. So first of all, I want to welcome all of you that are new and those that are returning. I want to thank each and every one of you for sharing not only your time, because time is precious, but also your energy. So thank you so very much. Now, we do have a super full moon in Taurus on November 5th. So this is going to be a great time to release, to let go. It's a great time to manifest closure of certain things in your life. It's a great time to wrap up some of those open-ended conversations. Don't know why that's coming up, but that could be for some of you. Maybe you need to resolve certain things, communicate with someone. Get some resolution. Also agreements as well. Agreements, partnerships, any type of written contracts that maybe just need a little fine tuning. Now we're going to start with gathering your angel number and message. We will reveal it at the end of the reading. So for the beautiful sign Gemini, what would you like to share? There we go. All right, we are going to start your reading with an angel message. It's a message that Spirit would like to share with you before we get into the heart of your reading. Something specific. Well, my goodness, they have three things. So I don't normally take this many, but for some reason they have three separate messages for you. All right, so bear with me here, okay? We're going to start with the Spirit Guardian of Summer, number 37. There's expansion here, all right? Expanding. You're expanding your thoughts. You're expanding relationships, communications. You're expanding your ideas. Something is going through a great expansion here, and it says, work with passion and don't hold back. You need to take positive steps in the direction of your dreams now in order to reap the harvest later. Your hard work will result in abundance, bounty, and beauty. It's time to celebrate and enjoy the fruits of your labor. This has a lot to do with all of that hard work that you put into everything. Things are expanding. Now, in the midst of all of that, they want you to remember that it's time for some playfulness. So you can't always be focused on work all the time. All right, the elves have a message for you, number 15. It says, embrace your innocence and let go of heavy responsibilities. Give yourself a break. Nurture your spirit by doing something fun, because joy is an important part for sustaining yourself as the food you eat. And that's so very true. You know, we know that we have to eat to survive, but you know, we also need joy to survive too. So it's just, I think a lot of you have been really putting your head down and working so hard to complete things in your life that maybe you haven't been adding joy as an important part of your regime. So let's focus on that. And then what they want to also share with you. So many messages for you this week already. And it's number 34. It's the secret spring. And it's the success. Beautiful success. It says, success is flowing into your life. Vitality and a glowing, youthful renewal of your body are occurring. So now is the time to take action in support of your dreams. No need to struggle. The universe has your back. So it's like success is inevitable here for you. You're expanding. Your hard work is being recognized, and success is certainly coming in. Let's get right into your major arcana card. Let's find out what the major energy is that is influencing you this week. Spirit, angels, guides. What would you like to share? Okay, they have that one. That one wanted to come out right away. Number 8, strength. Well, I think you're going to need a lot of strength, but you know, strength isn't just about strength and courage. It's about your solar plex chakra. That's the third chakra that is illuminated right now. It is your intuition, and it is your strength in your intuition. It is your ability to see things from a positive standpoint, no matter what transpires. It's that positive energy. Your self-confidence is gleaming. It's bright. It's shining. Not only that, but there is this protective sort of a ray of light around you. And I think that that is why you are seeing expansion and success, and that, you know, it's time to celebrate and enjoy the ride. The journey is amazing, but it's not so amazing if you're not enjoying it along the way. Strength, you have so much strength. And again, with your solar plex chakra really shining through here, and I'm really seeing like this bright yellow element sort of all around like the stomach area. I see it shining bright. It shows that you have high self-esteem. You have like you're just portraying, and it's not portraying because it's embedded within who you are. So every element of your life right now during the course of this week is going to shine brightly. Okay, let's get into your incoming energies. Lots of messages coming through for you this week, Gemini. This is a powerful week. We have to remember that we are going to be in Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde as of the 9th. So pretty much for the whole month of November, we'll be in Mercury retrograde. So this is a good time to really enjoy the fruits of your labor right now. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have number 7, patience and planning. I think you have been very, very patient, waiting for things to flow nicely for you. And I think that all of that, the fact that you've been able to endure certain things in your life, is really bringing success your way as well. You've had a lot of strength during the course of all of this. Number 4, discomfort and boredom. The 4 of Cups, it's an emotional card. It is, you know, somewhat feeling a little bit dissatisfied maybe with certain elements of your life. But I think when you're able to finally heal and recognize those elements don't hold any substance anymore for you, there's really nothing holding you there anymore, and being able to release yourself from it, you're going to see that there's another more brilliant opportunity waiting for you. And I think that this has a lot to do with the expansion and growth that's taking place in your life. It's almost as if you're almost, you know, a new chapter is ready to begin. And I think that sometimes what happens is we do get a little bored and discontent with our life because we want something more. And I believe that's why the expansion is the spiritual message that's coming through here for you. The 4 of Cups, I always see as a wake-up call. It's like, you know, I don't want to dwell on the things that have been disappointing anymore. I have to let those things go. That's the past. I'm going to leave it there because I am ready for all of the rewards that are coming in due to your own hard work and efforts. These aren't just miracles that just fly in for you. This is because the miracles are the rewards that come after a hard work. Emotional withdrawal, that's the 8 of Cups, walking away from the things in your life that no longer serve their purpose. And that's exactly why these 2 cards actually work hand in hand together. All right. Recognizing what no longer works for you, because you want to add joy into your life. But if you're continuously looking at the things that are disappointing, we want to let go of that. And we're ready to emotionally withdraw from it, which means we're ready to take on something new. We're ready to close a chapter. We, you know, recognizing what no longer holds emotional value anymore. They do, sometimes things in our life are there for a reason, but then they've really done, their path is complete. You know, there's no more that can be given to a situation. It's time to move on. Having the strength to do that, and I think that's why the strength card is here in the center as well. Okay, it's your main energy because it takes strength to recognize what no longer brings happiness, but not only recognizing it, now it takes strength to be able to move on from it. Walk in a new direction. And you will, because you've got number 1, the triumphant success. This is the Ace of Swords. Breakthrough, victory. You know, it is somewhat a message coming through that brings wonderful clarity. And it's right in time before we have that Mercury retrograde. The patience and planning at the base of the reading is all of what you have been committing yourself to along your path. This journey that you are on, you know, is taking new shape, new form. It's expanding. There's success. And it's a reminder that, yes, it's been a long time. You've been really, really working on this for some time. But now it's time to reap the rewards of it. Let's now get into your tarot cards. So we're going to do 6 cards. I do 3 rows, so beginning, middle, and end of week. But please use your intuition, which guides you best. We will also clarify each one. So let's start with the first 2. This is for the beautiful sign Gemini. And one more. Thank you. We start with expansion. The very first card that was in your spiritual message. You're taking control of situations. You want to expand, you'll expand. Why? Because you're flexible, you can sense the flow of energy, and you go with it. I almost feel like there's this sense of fearlessness with you right now, which is fantastic. All right, you're going for something because you have incredible strength. And in fact, your own confidence inside of you is just so illuminated that, you know, you've been waiting for your ship to come in because you've done so much patience and planning. I think you're going to see expansion start to unleash itself. It's almost as if this is something that is just inevitable that's coming in for you. And you're taking the lead in your life. It's also showing with the Emperor, number 4, it's having the discipline to follow through with things as well. So I think that I think that you've had to maintain certain structures and routines in your life that haven't maybe been easy. But because of it, because you've shown discipline and you've stayed on target with something, I really truly believe you're going to start to see things expanding quite nicely for you. The Emperor is very powerful. It's very much leadership, and I feel like you're really showing a lot of leadership. Some of you could be expanding into leadership roles in your life as well. Let's look with the 3 of Wands, please. We're starting with the 3 of Wands. Everybody's getting the 7 of Pentacles. It's the things that we invest into. It's kind of that patience and planning. Could have a lot to do with the fact that Mercury retrograde is upon us. All right, and it will, of course, be with us from the 9th of November right until the 29th of November. But the 7 of Pentacles, you've invested. I think you've invested wisely into something. This is just an evaluation period to see where you are at this time. And I think there's something that you've put an investment into. Could be a relationship, could be a money-making venture as well, could be your job. And I think that you are ready to expand this, which you are looking at. All right, I think you almost are ready to put even more into it. Could be something, that, again, that you're evaluating at this time. But I feel like you may need to commit yourself even more to see the results that you're looking for. Let's look at the Emperor. That one wanted to come out right away. I'm going to see if there's anything else. I mean, it didn't even have time to go through the whole shuffle process. Yeah, it's that one. 10 of Pentacles. You're investing into something for your long term. Could be relationships as well. Something is definitely taking new shape, new form. It's expanding for you. This is all about success as well with the 10 of Pentacles. It's family, it's inheritances, it's money, it's the things that you value in life, your health, your relationships. Okay, there's a message coming through here that could be leadership energy. So this might not just be you, but this Emperor could represent somebody in your life that's of masculine energy, that is somebody who is very caring, somebody who is... They show discipline, but the Emperor is almost like a nurturing energy as well. He's taking care of those people around him. And I feel like there's some sort of, it could be a legacy of some sort. It's almost as if this Emperor is sharing with you something that is of great value. Take it as it is. Because these messages aren't always for everybody. But that 10 of Pentacles is showing that you are taking control over your life, not just for the short term. I'm talking about for your long term. So there could be some opportunities that are presenting themselves for you that might require you to take a little bit of time to really evaluate how much you want to invest into something. Because the minute you maybe proceed or commit to something, you're going to see a great deal of expansion coming your way, which is also linked to success. And I believe that this is something that could be that you are a mentor yourself, or you could be apprenticing under someone else. And in fact, if this is some sort of apprenticeship or some sort of, it's almost like it could even be family that is teaching you something. There's a legacy that is coming along with it. So it's very deep-rooted. and it's definitely something long-term. Okay, we've got the 2. Oh my goodness. All right, let's look at all these. Those 2 go together. We've got the 2 of Wands. You've got the World in the palm of your hands. And it's really, this is about the planning. You're in the planning stages, all right? It's like you're ready for the opportunity, but there's still something, you're still evaluating something before you proceed. You do have opportunity in the palm of your hands, but it's whether or not am I ready to progress forward with it. I can see that if I expand or commit myself to something, that there's room for expansion, that things can certainly grow. Am I ready to accept the changes? And am I ready to press go? I feel like with the 5 of Swords here, there's a mental conflict or a challenge here. And it's almost as if, I almost feel like with the 3 of Coins and the 5 of Swords, I feel like you are, again, I know I'm saying apprenticeship, but I feel like for some of you, you are the one who has a lot of craftsmanship, okay? You have a lot of ideas and you put a lot of hard work into everything that you do. And I feel like there is a victory that's waiting for you, and you have to stop. You have to give yourself more credit. You have to put more value. You have to attach more value to what it is you offer. Because this 3 of Coins is, there are people and support systems around you that want to see you evolve. But you have to release that conflict in your mind and give yourself more credit. You have a lot to offer and bring to the table. All right. Now, whether that's in relationships or whether or not that's in work, but you have a lot to offer. And you must not downplay it. There's opportunities, worldwide opportunities opening up for you. It's whether or not you're ready to start walking this line, walking this path. I feel like there is something opening up for you. And it's stressful. I think there's the 9 of Swords. You feel the tension. You feel the stress. It could be an opportunity that keeps working its way around, but you don't put closure to it. You really do have the world in the palm of your hand. So what's stopping you? What is the fear that's stopping you? Because you also got number 19, the Sun. And the Sun is the complete opposite of that 9 of Swords. The Sun is positive growth, it's expansion, it's positive energy, it's success, it's follow through, it's love, it's guidance, it's that solar plex chakra shining through. It's the strength and courage that you have to walk a new path, no matter how fearful it is. There's a path that's calling out to you. Let's look at the 5 of Swords and the 3. I want it to fly out like that. Thank you. 6 of Swords, all right? Travel. There's an opportunity that could be something that you have to move on from something. Maybe it will require some sort of movement. I feel that you are moving on from the challenges, having the strength to recognize that the Sun is leading you on a new path, that it's time to walk a new path with opportunities that are meant for you, releasing that fear, really fine-tuning what those fears are so you can let them go, finding that strength to be able to do that, because you are moving on. That's the 5 of Swords, but the 6 of Swords is moving on from that mental conflict, knowing very well that you have a lot to offer. I feel like you could be moving on to a new... With this 3 of Coins, I feel like there is an expansion taking place here, and you are moving forward. Let's get the next 2 cards. Setting up barriers. Boundaries. You're setting boundaries, which are really important. We have to set boundaries in our life. It shows our strength, and this shows your resiliency, that you know what, if you really want something, you're going to go for it. With that 9 of Wands, there's nothing going to stand in your way. You're not going to let fear or your mind or that conflict stand in your way. You're ready to move forward. Maybe there are some boundaries that you need to set so that you can release those fears or that tension. But this shows a great sense of resiliency. And then your outcome here, oh my gosh, look at all the sun that's illuminating behind you. You got the sun in everything here. And this just shows abundance, fertility, the birth of something new. You're nurturing an idea. You're ready. Again, the threes, I want you to keep threes as a very important part of your path. There's an incredible amount of expansion happening in your life, and it all has to do with your ability to create the magic yourself. You have the ability to vision. You have a vision, and there is nothing holding you back from that. And you will keep bouncing ideas. You will keep going for it until you see your success. And I feel like you are moving towards that success. You've had to cut your losses before with certain things, maybe with people, maybe with ideas, maybe with jobs, maybe with finances. Maybe you've had to cut your loss before, but you're moving on from that. You are finding a new sense of victory here. Let's get your clarifying cards. All right, let's start with that 9 of Wands, sense of resiliency. And then there's a Page of Pentacles, which is, again, there's some good news that is coming. Some very good news is coming your way. Let's look at the Empress and the Magician. The sun illuminates behind this abundance that's coming in, that you are creating for yourself. And you've got the Four of Swords, which is healing energy. It's blessings. It's moving on and feeling peace and contentment. A retreat. I almost feel like you yourself could be planning a little getaway. Something where you can nurture your inner resources. And the Four of Swords really shows blessings and healings coming. I feel like this is almost a time of like being able to say to yourself, I can release all of those nightmares and tensions and stress that was preventing me from my success. And success, my dear, is inevitable for you, Gemini. No more boredom. No more dissatisfaction. A light is shining with truth. And behind that truth is a very powerful energy of victory. All right, let's now get your angel message. Now that all of the energies are out here, what is it that you would like to share with Gemini? All right, so funny. All right, this is number 29, and it says, live playfully and with a light heart. And that was part of the message right in the beginning with the elves saying playfulness. It says, listen to the voice of your inner child. Along this journey, you must bring joy and fun into it. And then you got number 21. It says, recognize despair as an opportunity. And I think that has a lot to do with the connections of what's going on here with the boredom and discomfort here, or the your discontent and the emotional withdrawal. You're recognizing that as an opportunity for expansion. We're ready to let go. We're ready to focus on the things that are going to elevate our life experience. We have the Sun card here, remember. It says, within you, you will find the gift of awakening. And I believe that is really all of the messages that are attached to all of the success that you've been setting up this success for a while, but now I really feel like it's all starting to come into fruition for you. You've been creating it for a while with that Magician card, but this month there's a lot of awakenings. Could have to do with the Mercury retrograde as well. We assess things differently during Mercury retrogrades. We allow ourselves time to really assess that as well. And of course, Mercury is your ruling planet. So I believe that you are creating something here with more peace and balance in your life. All right. So I definitely want you to keep threes as an important number. Threes are incredibly important. Aces are important too, but threes very much so. And then you got lessons learned. 9999. It says accumulation, results, benefits, reflection, and completion. So something certainly is coming to completion. It says take stock of your accomplishments and how you arrived at them. This is a reminder to maintain optimism and drive towards your goals. Maintain your momentum and know that the powers of heaven have your back. You made it, and the reward goes to you. So all of those lessons, all these lessons, all the accumulation of everything that has built up over time, the resiliency that you have had to bounce back multiple times, to keep going for it, it's showing you that the reward is going to go to you. You will feel rewards from all of this hard work. Gemini, I want to thank you so very much for joining me. I hope this resonates. Even if parts do, please leave comments. Let me know by liking, sharing, subscribing. I appreciate your energy to help continuously bringing the positive light community together. Until next week, sending love, light, and positive vibes.